with me, man.
F-A into the G, yeah, baby, the O, yeah.
You watch what you say. Fake dudes don't look my way. Yeah, you stay where you may.
F-A into the G, yeah, baby, the O,
Watch what you say. Fake dudes don't look my way. Easy, I know where you stay.
F-A into the G.
Because we got to go through it, brother. We got to through it against anybody. Now you gonna say that they not on the term sheet. I got the term sheet right here, and you happen to represent them people, and I happen to send the term sheet over there to you. So I do what the fuck I want to do. Now, in terms of that goes, when you want to, what's the name? This say matchroom right here.
Don't say matchroom and
It say matchroom and the zone on the shit.
All right, y'all. It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. I'm about to cut back into this video. Let me explain what's happening. On Aki TV, you know, he got something legit going on right now. Devin Haney, his father, and Gary Russell are pretty much on the phone. The video, I see Aki sitting there, and I see Devin Haney's dad, and you can hear Gary Russell. He's on the phone. Okay, he's going back and forth about the term sheet and that the documents are falsified or not complete or whatever. That's where we at right now. So now, what Devin Haney's dad is doing is he has the term sheet on his phone that was sent from email, that he has it, and we can all see it, and he's telling Devin Haney, Gary Russell, to pull it up on his phone. Okay, then you're going to hear them when they're going to cut in, and when you hear Eddie Hearn's voice talking, it's because Gary Russell is denying certain things, and then, okay, this is where we are right now. So when you hear Eddie Hearn speaking, it's going to be them playing the video of what Eddie Hearn said and what his involvement is. And I'm breaking it down because this video is 27 minutes. I'm not watching that whole goddamn video.
Batman, what are you talking about?
Right.
It say 1.5 million right there, Batman. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Where does it supposed to say?
If you go look at a Devin Haney fight, they say Eddie Hearn present matchroom, and they say DMP, DHC promotion. That's how it's worded up when they call the fight out. That's why how it is on that piece of paper.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, okay, let me tell you this. Hold on, wait a minute. So you saying that Eddie Hearn was on when I did Showtime fights? It was Eddie Hearn on there, or was it Devin Haney Promotions first, and then Showtime?
I'll rank it. So my brother do not sign that contract until they get that Eddie Hearn promotion on that piece of paper.
I just showed it to you. It's on there. You got it. Pull it up out of your phone. What are you talking about?
It's not on there.
All right, pull it up. I see you got it on your email. It's right here. It's on there. What are you talking about?
I saw it. We all saw it.
That's a problem. Where it says matchroom in the zone. That's for the piece of paper. It's going to have Eddie Hearn promotion. Matchroom promotion. If they sign, if they go on the promotion deal.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute, because Eddie is texting me right now, and saying, put on the video from IFL TV, that he goes on there and telling you that you got the terms from me and him. What are you talking about? On the IFL TV video, hold on, can somebody pull up the IFL, can you pull it up? Pull it up where Eddie is saying out of his mouth, Gary Russell's name, Devin Haney, Bill Haney's name, you've received the terms, and we're waiting on you. Can you please pull that up, sir?
So, I saw Gary Russell saying, you said it's subject to DAZN and Eddie Hearn approving the fight. Well, obviously we approved the fight. Do you know what I mean? But Bill went ahead as our co-promoter promoter and made the offer to him and said, obviously subject to DAZN and Eddie Hearn approving. Of course we approve, it's a great fight, but we haven't got time to wait, and that'll fall on November 7th. There'll be an announcement this week. And listen, if we can't do the Gary Russell fight now, we were up for that fight in February or March.
We've received the terms. You telling me how it's supposed to be? You can't tell us how our business is supposed to be. That's our business. You ain't never been in business, brother.
Man, Bill Haney does not want to fight on his own.
Listen, I heard enough. I already watched this, and look, you're gonna get 2 of these videos. This is gonna be the second one. I'm just gonna get to the point, man. Look, it's not looking good for Gary Russell. You know, he's hollering and screaming about, you know, things are not this, things are not that. You know, I saw an interview that he had the other day with some guy, and the guy was pretty much leaning towards Gary Russell and agreeing with everything he was saying and taking his side. You know, again, none of that is going to make the fight happen, and it's not going to make the fight happen any sooner. All of the talking, all of the yik yak back and forth, this one, this, he that, he's not this one is no, yada yada, that is not helping anything. Look, like I said previously, Gary Russell is older than Devin Haney, okay, by a good stretch. Devin Haney has a lot more years left in this sport than Gary Russell does. So even if the fights that we want to see don't happen right away, and you never know, it could very well be the same situation where for whatever reason people just don't want to, the fights are not being made. A lot of this is because of COVID, and these are big fights, and they're losing a lot of money by doing this you know, no crowd type venues, you know, fights with no crowds. So what happens with this, like I said, Devin Haney is young, man, so he got a lot of time. So, you know, what doesn't happen right now, he can get. But Gary Russell is in a position where, like I said, he's fighting. He's the longest reigning champion. Nobody talks about Gary Russell, man. And Gary Russell look, Gary Russell can fight. He's one of the pound-for-pound best fighters out there. But Gary Russell need to take this fight. I don't know if it's ego involved. Now, he's saying all of these things. The cool thing about this is because they're both on the line. He's denying this. He's saying this and this. Haney's father just pulled up the term sheet and hold it to the screen. We all can see what it says. So everything Gary Russell is saying now, it's like, everything you're saying, Gary, Eddie Hearn spoke. He gave his piece. Everybody is saying, you know, the things that you're saying is happening or not happening has been debunked. This doesn't look good for Gary Russell because fuck image. The reality is you're missing out on a chance to become that guy. Devin Haney's dad, they're sitting there like, look, we ready. The terms, everything is on there. Everything is on there. He holds it to the screen. You can see everything up there. And he's telling Gary Russell. And you heard Eddie Hearn spoke about, you know, what the terms were and that, yeah, you know, they're promoting. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we want that fight. So everything that he said, even like there was a part where he said that, you know, Al Haymon, from a different video, he's not going to promote that fight. He's not, you know, like Al said it. They the one, they the champs. They the ones, they got to put that money up. They the ones, you know, coming with the turn. He's not going to put money up for that fight. Then he said they're waiting for Al Haymon. They're trying to get Al Haymon to promote this fight after he said he's not. So, see, all of the soap opera shit, man, like, I'm not really into that at all. But it's like, damn, as soon as I made the last video and I came across this, I said, damn, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this video out. Because what's happening right now, man, is like, a lot of the fights we want to see have been postponed, and they're still being postponed. But if you make the kind of noise that Gary Russell is making, you need to go ahead and take this fight, man. Because first off, you're doing all this barking, and if you fight somebody and then lose, somebody that's not even like noteworthy, somebody that's not on that level of a Devin Haney or a Tank Davis, and you lose, nobody's going to want to hear anything from you after that. And if you lose to either one of them after all that talking, and you put up a valiant fight, you know, a valiant effort, then it's like, you know, okay, he came up short, but it was a great fight. But at the same time, you know, and there may be a rematch. The door may still be open because, hey, he put up a great fight against that guy. I was, you know, back and forth. But when you do all this talking and calling out and all this hollering, like you could barely even hear him on the phone. His voice is going in and out. He's hollering. It's like, bro, just take the fight, man. The money you asked for, they put the 1.5. You heard them, and I saw it myself. The money's there. The terms are there. So what are you talking about? Now you're talking about the name. This supposed to be on there. That's supposed to be on there. Man, look, it's looking bad for Gary Russell, because for one, it looks like he's just trying to make noise to get attention to himself. So whoever he fights, people will pay attention to him. And also, it's like, what's the purpose of making all of that noise? And the guy got the term sheet right there. And the thing that you're claiming is not supposed to be there, he's showing you. It's there. So what is the holdup? Look like the holdup is Gary Russell, man. And Gary Russell, look, your youth don't stay forever, man. At some point, you're going to have to step up. Take the fight. Go beat Devin Haney if you can. Like I said last video, and the ball is in your court. But all of this hyped up anger and hollering and screaming, and then you're not obliging these guys to make the fight happen. And you're saying you want the fight. Don't try to make it like we don't want this fight. We want the, but like, okay, but what's the holdup then? What's the holdup? Because at the end of the day, if you yourself, you've seen this video, he just held up the phone and showed everybody the term sheet that's in the email that was sent to you as well. Your name on there and everything. If you don't make this fight, it's gonna backfire on you, man. It's not looking good right now. And Devin Haney, we don't know who, hey, he can take a loss too. Upsets happen, things happen. But I mean, in terms of longevity, even if he takes an L, he can bounce back. He can bounce back. I mean, I'm not getting all of the. My thing is, see, all that anger and all that pent up aggression, like, where's it all going? It's all in the videos, but then when it comes time to just make the fight, man, we've heard several times the fight was made, then the fight's off. The fight was made, then the fight's off. Gary Russell accepts the terms. Then, I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. After this video, I really don't. If I do talk about it again, then what I really want to be saying is that the fight is official. They've signed. Because this whole back and forth is like, it's come on, man. It's like, it's a waste of time. Either you want the fight or you don't. Look, remember, never fall in love with lies. And the truth brings hate out of people. That's all I'm going to say on this video. Catch y'all on the next one.